Fear, it grips you when you least expect it. It paralyzes you, clouds your judgment, and makes you question everything you're doing. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of the unknown. It whispers to you, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? What if I lose everything? It's the silent force that holds you back, makes you hesitate, and keeps you from chasing what you truly want. Fear is the enemy we all face, and it feels like it controls us, doesn't it? But let me tell you something you need to hear. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your fuel. The fear you feel right now, the fear that makes you want to run, that is the very thing that will propel you to success. Fear is not here to stop you. It is here to show you how strong you really are. So the question is, what will you do with that fear? Will you let it control you, or will you use it to fuel your rise? I've been there. I felt fear grip me so tightly that it almost broke me. There was a time when I was paralyzed by the fear of failure. I would try and try again only to see the same results. Failure, rejection, and each time that fear grew stronger. The voices in my head told me I wasn't good enough. They told me to quit, to give up, that I would never succeed. I remember moments when I was so afraid of what people would think, of what would happen if I failed one more time. I almost let that fear stop me. The pain of not knowing whether I could succeed, of feeling like an imposter, was suffocating. But here's the truth, I discovered the fear I was feeling wasn't here to defeat me. It was here to show me what I was capable of. I realized that the fear I had was just a sign of what mattered to me. The deeper the fear, the bigger the opportunity. I started to use that fear as fuel. Every time I felt afraid, I leaned into it. And the more I did, the more I realized fear is the spark that ignites greatness. And if you're feeling the weight of fear right now, questioning if you should keep going, wondering if it's worth it, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are stronger than your fear. You are capable of turning it into your greatest asset. I know many of you are facing your own fear right now. Maybe it's the fear of starting something new, the fear of failure, or the fear of being judged. I know what it's like to feel like you're on the edge, not knowing whether you should take the leap or play it safe. But I want you to understand this fear is not something to run from. Fear is something to use. You can let fear keep you small, keep you comfortable, keep you from taking the risks that will lead to your success. Or you can face that fear head on and use it as the fuel to push you forward. Every time you feel afraid, it's a sign that you're on the right path. Fear comes when you're about to step into something that will change your life. The bigger the fear, the greater the reward. Fear doesn't want you to succeed, but that's exactly why it's there. It's testing you. It's testing your commitment, your will, and your ability to rise above it. When you push through fear, you unlock something powerful inside of you. You turn that fear into strength, and you use it to power your journey towards success. Let me be clear, you are not weak because you fear. Everyone feels fear. Fear is not a weakness. Fear is a signal that you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. It's the sign that you are about to break through the barriers you've been held back by. You want to be successful. You want to change your life. Then you have to learn how to turn fear into fuel. The most successful people in the world, they are not fearless. They are people who embrace fear. They face it head on. They use it as the fire that drives them to take risks, to step outside their comfort zone, and to break through the limitations they once had. Fear is not a roadblock. It is the launching pad for your success. You will never achieve anything great without facing fear. But here's the secret: you don't need to eliminate fear. You need to learn how to harness it. You need to turn it into your power. So when you feel fear, don't shrink from it. Lean into it. Use it. The more fear you face, the stronger you will become. And the more fear you conquer, the more unstoppable you will become. Think about those who have reached the highest levels of success. Do you think they were never afraid? Do you think they never felt doubt? Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in history, was cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine the fear and rejection he must have felt? He could have let that fear define him, but instead he used it to fuel his relentless drive to become the best. He didn't let fear stop him. He turned it into his power. Oprah Winfrey, a woman who is now one of the most powerful figures in the world, faced rejection after rejection. She was told she would never make it in television. The fear of being judged, the fear of failure was real. But Oprah didn't run from her fear. She leaned into it. She used that fear to fuel her rise. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection from publishers, living on welfare while battling depression. The fear of failure was overwhelming, but instead of quitting, she used that fear to fuel her writing. Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers. 12. But she didn't let the fear of rejection stop her. She turned it into motivation. Today, she is one of the wealthiest and most successful authors in the world. These people didn't avoid fear. They used it. They turned fear into the fuel for their success. And you can do the same. Fear is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. Now I'm going to ask you, what are you afraid of? What is the fear that has been holding you back? The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of what others will think. You are standing at the edge of something great, and the only thing standing between you and your success is your ability to face your fear and use it. You have a choice right now. You can either let fear control you, or you can use it to drive you forward. Every time you face fear, you become stronger. Every time you push through, you unlock more of your potential. So what will you do? Will you step back, or will you step forward and use the energy of your fear to fuel your success? Remember this: fear is not here to stop you. It is here to show you how strong you really are. The greatest accomplishments in life are not achieved by those who avoid fear. They are achieved by those who embrace it, who use it as fuel, and who rise above it. So when fear knocks on your door, welcome it. Use it. Turn it into the fire that fuels your rise. You are stronger than your fear, and the more you conquer it, the more unstoppable you become. Now go out there and use the energy of your fear. Your success is waiting for you.